Welcome to your class number 14. Today we're going to take a look, or we are going to review the third conjugation of verbs and the present perfect. Now, let me make myself clear on this. What is the third conjugation of verbs? Now, do you remember that some weeks ago I gave you a list of verbs, which they were regular and irregular verbs? Well, I hope that you remember those because that was like 4 or 3 weeks ago, if I remember correctly. I don't remember honestly, but you could see that the verbs were split into 3 different columns. So the first one, well, I'm sorry. No, yes, it was 3. Was it 4? Well, there were a lot of columns, but let's remember that they were 4. Let's try to remember that. All right. So remember that we had the infinitive, the present, the past, and the past participle. Yeah? Now, you have to understand this. The infinitive is when you put this. When you put the to before the verb. So you say to eat in Spanish means comer. In present, you remove the to. And this in Spanish means como, comes, comen, comemos, etc, etc, etc. And many more things. In past, you put ate, which means comí, comimos, comió, etc, etc. Many more ideas. And when you use the past participle, you give the termination in Spanish ado, ido, which means that if this is comer, this is comido. So this is the third conjugation that we're going to use in this class, which is the past participle, right? I'm going to use a different verb so you can be provided with different examples to make this clear for you in a simple class of 5 minutes. All right. Now, what is present perfect? Present perfect, it's an idea that is ubicated, or that is located between the past and the present. Yeah? It has one auxiliary, and the auxiliary is have and has. Has is for the third person. So remember, what are the third persons? The third persons are he, she, or it. So it really depends on the subject that you're using at that moment. So have is for the rest. Have is for I, you, we, you, they. Yes? All right. Present perfect, this is the timeline. So the present perfect in this case, it's ubicated something like this. It's on the middle of the past, it's in between the past and in between the present. So from here to here, you can find the present perfect. Now, you have to understand this as well. Now, what is present perfect? I will give you one simple example so you can see what is this. In English, you have, I have done my homework. Now, I have done my homework. In Spanish, this means yo he hecho mi tarea. Yes? So I have done my homework. Remember, I'm using the auxiliary have, and I'm using the verb on the past participle form. I am not using past, I'm using past participle. Yes? For example, I can say to. I have broken the computer. Yo he roto la computadora. Yes? you express every time that you use present perfect, you express ideas which started on the past and they finished on the present. So you have to pay attention every time that you write something in English or every time that you are having a conversation in English, so you can use this properly without any mistakes. Yes? Now, I will provide you with the current exercises for this so you can understand 100% what is present perfect. It's not so difficult. So you can actually compare present perfect with simple future, with simple past, simple present, and the verb to be. Without further ado, that's basically it. Have a wonderful day and we'll see you on the next class. Bye.